Okay guys, I have something over here that I wanted to show you. It's a special way of fastening your wall when you can't get to the bottom of the floor joist. Alright, it's called block nailing. You've seen me talk about it in other videos. What makes this a little different is we got the wall wrap on this wall. And when you have the wall wrap, when you go to block nail, you got to make some incisions. So you have to cut out small sections of the wall wrap. So let me show you what's going on here. Alright, so you can see we've got 1, 2, 3 sections right there where we've actually cut out the wall wrap. Alright, now you may have this same type of wall wrap. It's like a white vapor barrier. Here, let me show you up close here. Alright, so this is like a plastic vapor barrier. And behind it, you have the 3.5 inches or so of insulation. So this is put in by the builder all around the basement, as you can see. We're in Pennsylvania. We get cold winters. We got a 36-inch frost line. So we have to have wall wrap on the inside of our foundations. So you may or may not have this. Or you may have something similar. But regardless of what you have, if you have wall wrap, you're going to have to cut out sections. And you can see back in there where we cut the section out, you can see there's the concrete wall right there. We cut a 2-foot piece of treated lumber, PT lumber, and we shot it to the wall. You can see our ram set nails here. We shot it directly to the concrete. Alright, so we're doing that about every 4 feet. Back up here, you can see out of the corner here to our first block is 4 feet, and then 4 feet again, and then we just have one on the end down there. Alright, we're up underneath ductwork, and because we're up underneath the ductwork, we can't get to the floor joist, so we have to block nail. Alright, that's the only way we can get the top of our wall secure. We're block nailing. We're shooting these blocks of treated lumber to the wall, and Nate's about to finish one up here, and then on top of that, he's stacking white regular 2x4. Okay, so make sure you don't get when you stack your blocks, make sure that you don't get your blocks behind your 2x4 in case you have to push the wall into your plumb mark. Keep it out of the way a little bit. Alright, so we're piggybacking on top of the treated lumber. We're putting little pieces of regular 2x4. The stuff on top doesn't have to be treated. Only the blocks that are going against the concrete wall need to be treated. Alright, we're doing that every 4 foot. And then we'll level the wall. And we'll shoot through the side of the 2x4 into the blocks that we are stacking up over here. Okay, so we'll stack them up. We'll stack them up until we're out into the wall a little bit. And then we'll shoot through the 2x4 when we get it plumb into the blocks of wood. And that'll keep our wall solid. Okay, so he's going to stack another block on top of that block. Alright, you see how many we got on here. Holy cow, look at this, guys. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. We got our green one against the wall. Then we got 1, 2, 3 to get out as far as we needed to get. So you don't want these to be out past the plane of your wall, so they're back in a little bit. Alright, but you want them to be out into your wall enough so that when you come around the side here and you shoot through here, you're hitting these blocks over here. That's the only thing that's going to be holding this wall in position. Alright, that's block nailing. Just make sure you use treated lumber pieces against your masonry, whether you got concrete walls or if you have masonry units, cinder blocks. Make sure you're using treated against the masonry, or regular lumber will rot out. And you can see down there on the floor, we also have green lumber on the floor because our bottom plates are touching the concrete floor. Alright, so if you've got ductwork overhead or pipes or whatever overhead and you can't get the top of your wall up to the floor joist, because we're obviously going to be hitting up underneath the ductwork in this case. Now over here we could have went up the whole way, but if you look up in there you'll see there's gas lines up there and they were in our way. So we just kept it all down at the same level. We built the whole wall at the same height because all of this ductwork is going to be inside a lower section of ceiling called a soffit. And if you've seen other videos that we have on the channel, you know what soffits are. That's the skeletal framing that goes around all that ductwork to hide it. All right, we're going to have a high ceiling out here in the open front area, and then the ceiling's going to drop down the whole way across the basement, all the way down to the end here, about 10 inches lower. But I have a lot of people ask me, what do I do if I can't fasten the top of my wall to the floor joist? Like this wall over here. You can see here we could get up right up underneath the floor joists here. And over here we could put blocks in between, nailing blocks in between, and get all the way up. But what if I can't get up that high? Now you know, you use blocking. That's the wall blocking method. So it may seem like something simple and not really that important. Why would you make a video out of it? Well, in the basement, there's so many situations where you're going to be building up under stuff with your exterior walls and your interior walls. And what you have now you know, if you're against an exterior wall, you've got stuff overhead. You cut out that wall wrap behind you if you have it. If you don't have the wall wrap, you just shoot the block straight to the wall. You don't have to cut it out. But now you know if you got obstacles overhead and you're doing an exterior wall, you can use the block nailing method. Okay, so we're going to get this wall fastened up now. Now, when you're block nailing, you are at the mercy of your 6-foot level. So Jonathan's got the 6-foot level in the corner there. He's getting the wall plumb from the floor to the ceiling, straight up and down, and Nate's going to pop it. All right, so we got the corner set straight up and down. All right, he's going to go down, nail it up, real tight in the corner. Now we're going to jump back to the first set of blocks that Nate put on, and at each set of blocks, you have one guy get your wall level. Let's take a look at that bubble there once. Let's see. How's that look?
That looks beautiful.
All right, we're level. Go ahead and shoot it.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to do that at each set of blocks coming down. All right, it's best to have two guys. One guy working the level. And you got to get that right at level, dead center. Get that bubble right where you need it.
Right.
That looks pretty good.
Right there, yep.
All right. Give it to him. All right, that's two sets of blocks.
You might want to get another block on there.
And one more on the end. Going to put another block on there?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Be fine.
And then we're going to get our 6-foot level on there. Get it perfectly plumb. Right there, looks good.
Right there.
And shoot her up.
Yep, you're on.
Okay. And that's how you do it, guys. Good. About every 4 foot is plenty with those. Using your 6-foot level, any old 6-foot level will do. As you can see, we are using our Hitachi airless electric guns. They used to be Hitachi, and they were great. And then they turned to Metabo, and they're still great. You love these guns. Home Depot does not carry these. I got these online. I got them off of Amazon. They're about $350, and they are absolutely incredible. We own 3 of them now. Another one around here somewhere, and we're never going back to air. Ever since we got these guns, it's made life so much nicer. We don't have to listen to noisy air compressors, drag air hoses around. As a matter of fact, we don't have any hoses or cords of any type anymore since we switched over to the DeWalt cordless Sawzall and Circ-Saw. So we are 100% cordless down here, and we are loving it. Seriously, those Hitachi guns are sweet, and they work for anything. I mean, you can build an entire house with them. If you're a weekend warrior and you're getting ready to pop the doghouse together in the backyard, pull it out of the shed, baby. You're going to thank me later. All right, so it may seem like something simple and not really that important. Why would you make a video out of it? Well, in the basement, there's so many situations where you're going to be building up under stuff with your exterior walls and your interior walls. Now you know, if you're against an exterior wall, you've got stuff overhead. You cut out that wall wrap behind you if you have it. If you don't have the wall wrap, you just shoot the block straight to the wall. You don't have to cut it out. But now you know if you got obstacles overhead and you're doing an exterior wall, you can use the block nailing method. So I hope you liked this video. I hope it made sense. I hope it helped you with your project. In any case, if you like this video, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it helps out our channel. And if you haven't subscribed to the Basement Finishing Man YouTube channel yet, please do. I got a lot more good basement finishing videos coming your way, and I'll see you in the next video.